Hello and welcome my fab fans to Glam's new video. So I'm going to get ready as Miss Joke from My Hero Academia. I have the bodysuit on and the shorts that I made. They fall down easily. So the first step is gonna be to wear a corset because it's the only thing that keeps the shorts up. It also prevent my stomach from sticking out too much because bloating is just a thing you have to deal with as a woman who has periods. You might be like, you don't look bloated. Sure as hell feel it. But yeah, no, I have to just stick the shorts underneath the corset so that the shorts can stay on. I did make them though, and they are great for something I made for the first time. I've never made shorts before. Considering it was my first ever sewing project, I think they came out great. I wish this corset went down slightly longer in the front because, like, it would be better if it ended like here instead of up here. Because then it cups under the boobs and covers the crotch. But I get why it doesn't. It's so you can sit down in it. Like, I get it, but also, no thank you. I have to venture under my bed to get the wig. Actually don't know which one I can't look at. I think I'll look for all of the wigs. How do you do it, Captain Martin? This one has a hole in it. This one also has a hole in it. This one does not. The wig I actually found for this character wasn't originally for this character, and it's technically longer than her actual hair from the show. It's also a wavy wig that I got. But it was the one that actually matched her hair color the most accurately from all of the wigs I could find online. So I went with this one. Of all of the wigs I could find, this one looked the best. Now hook it at the bottom like always, because you want it to fit your head. You do not want it to be too loose, you do not want it to be too tight, you want it to fit perfectly. Because if it's too tight, it will give you a tension headache. If it's too loose, then it will fall off your head very easily. But yeah, no. Technically Miss Joke's hair ends like there. But this one goes all the way longer. Little orange bandana thing. It's technically not a bandana. This is just a t-shirt that I tied up to fit my head. And well, it works, so I'm going to keep using it for that purpose, as it's effective. The thing is, I didn't just make some form of a bandana for her. I also made her mask. I made this out of foam. I made it out of foam, so. Now I'm gonna do some semblance of makeup because, well, she still has to show her face. So I gotta make sure she looks good. So I'm gonna do the bare minimum eyeliner and then darken my brows because it makes sense. Though her eyebrows are black in the show, but her hair is green. But I kind of want to make my eyebrows dark, but like the green dark, not the other color. I got ready to do my makeup and then immediately had to go pee. What the fuck? Like, I was fine 5 seconds ago. I don't hold my bladder. I just go if I have to go to the bathroom because that's what you're supposed to do. People who hold their bladder too long, you're gonna ruin your ability to like hold your bladder when you're old because you're just gonna cause everything to slowly loosen and grow weak. You are not supposed to hold your bladder. It can actually weaken your ability to hold your bladder. And I would know. Because every single time I try to hold my bladder, the next few days, I struggle to. But if I don't, then I just go when I feel like it. And I can hold the bladder longer if I need to. Though I also make sure to go to the bathroom before I go to bed because I've heard too many horror stories of people having nightmares and or dreams when they have to use the bathroom and then immediately they end up peeing in bed. And I'm just like, ooh. Could never be me. Though when I wake up, I'm extremely dehydrated. So, you know what? At least when I wake up, that first sip of water is heaven. I say that like I drink actual water. It's flavored water only. And so many people are like, "Oh, this ring bottle, it tastes delicious." I don't have a sense of smell, So there is no universe where that would ever work for me. A smell cannot change how something tastes if you don't have a sense of smell. I have a really good sense of taste, though. I can taste every ingredient in a dish and recreate it, but I can't smell it. I will say I don't have zero sense of smell, but I have a really shitty sense of smell because the only way for me to actually be able to smell something is to shove my face in it, which sucked for science teachers to watch me just shove my face into something while trying to waft it so I could actually smell it. But the only way for me to actually be able to smell it was to stick my face near it. They were just like, don't do that, you're gonna hurt yourself. And I'm like, I can't smell it by wafting it. I tried. It smells like nothing. They're like, how? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Like rubbing alcohol and stuff, I can't smell it unless I stick it really close to my nose. Because some people, when you open a bottle of rubbing alcohol, you can just like smell it from there and or do that. I don't smell anything. To smell it, to actually be able to smell something like rubbing alcohol, I have to like put my face in it. That's the only way. And some people find that baffling, that even then I could barely smell any of that. I have a bad sense of smell. It's basically non-existent. You'll probably find that hilarious, that that was like a whole situation that I had to like talk about. Me and my shitty sense of smell. I'm a really good cook though. I kind of want to add like a little bit of greenish blue to the ends so it matches the hair. But I don't know if I have that color. I kind of hope I do have something like it. It probably. Fail me. Haha. I have this color. It's like a lighter color than that, but it's close enough. Need a brush now. I don't even know if that's showing up on camera, but I know in person it looks kind of awesome. Lost an eyebrow. Not an eyebrow hair. Lost the hair. On camera, you can't see that there's an acne pimple there and there, but in person, they're like a darker red. So my camera is somehow airbrushing my skin, despite me not having any filter settings on my phone. Maybe I just have a shitty camera. Let's be honest here. Androids, they do the skin blur effect. Regardless. Also reminds me, I need to add the smiley faces along this. I have 3 pins that I made into smiley face pins, so that they would match this. And I did make them. I'm actually very proud of that. Should I do a little bit of eyeshadow? I feel like it would make this more fun. I'm getting the color down first. So that when it gets blended out, it's slightly better. Where is a fluffy brush? I can't find any fluffy one. The only fluffy ones I can find are like contour brushes and brushes that are not meant for eyeshadow. And this one's kind of fluffy, but it's still flat. All I did was like add glitter. Glitter shadows just like blend the most nice. Also, why is that shade just my skin but sparkly? That's what makes it the best color for me. Anyway. My eyes blends so much better, and I do not know why. I just think it's eye shape, but still. I don't know, but my eyes look great. I know she does not wear eyeshadow in the show, and I know this is not that accurate, but it's pretty, and that's the important part. When cosplaying a character, you do not have to look identical, you just have to look similar. You just have to give off a similar vibe. But I'm her, but fabulous. She go. I actually have blue eyelashes. Technically, I would, but I hate wearing eyelashes, and I know I'm gonna have to take them off. So, do I really? Oh god, I have morning shift tomorrow. I need to go to bed. I have to wake up at like 9:30, and it's like 12 right now. Breakfast in the morning. Sometimes I don't like my job, and sometimes I'm like okay with it and I'll vibe. But you know what? At least I look good. Though I do have to find the smiley faces. I do not know where I put those pins. It has been a while since I needed to use those. Because I do not cosplay this character that often. I know she wears gloves, but I'm not going to wear gloves because I don't like to. No, I made pins for her. Where did I leave them? Those are my glasses. I need those for tomorrow. This is a cute little headband that I used for my 2B costume. Another headband for my Anubis. Oh god. This one you have not seen me use before, but I do own a weird mask. I have no idea what I'll use that for. I got it for free, so it's not like I paid for it. I could just give it away so that it's no longer my problem. Oh my god. These are hilarious. So the red wings that I got came from a Cupid costume. I did make one pair of red wings, but the pair that I bought, because I didn't like the ones that I made, well, let's just say, came from a Cupid costume. It had mini horns and stuff. It was actually really hilarious. I'm pretty sure I hit them in here. I mean, I could have moved it. The amount of times I move things around is 24/7 because I am, unfortunately, both a very organized person and very forgetful. So sometimes when I organize things, I saw them in there. I have 3 of these. I made them myself. I'm very proud of them. Sometimes when I organize things, I forget where I put them to keep them organized and out of the way. And then I just realize I have to look for them again and again. So I am both the most organized person and forgetful. That's what happens when all your bins look identical to each other. I really need to add like labels or something, but from the sides I can technically see what they were themed for. Like one is medical supplies, but then I ended up shoving a bunch of sponges in there so that I could make room for other cosplay materials. And there's also fireworks in there, so it doesn't really make sense anymore. So it's just filled with stuff. Oh, I just stabbed myself in the hand. That's the problem with pins. But yeah. But little pins. And I'll go, fit check. These are meant to be puff shorts, but I don't like puff shorts. So now they're just regular shorts that don't have a waistband. Shove under the corset in order for them to fit me like regular shorts. But I love them nonetheless. I still need to make gloves for her, but that's okay. Anyway, peace, love, have a good day, my fab fans. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!